Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are as always your hosts.
Arne and Carlos, and we are back in Norway after spending a big chunk of January traveling. Many of you will know from our social media that we went to South Africa to do another one of our garden safari and knitting trips.
Yes.
And we had a great time in January. It was a terrific tour with very warm weather. Very warm weather. Even so, early in the mornings when we were in safari, Arne decided it was chilly enough that he could wear the sweater.
I tried.
Yeah. And tell everybody.
Well, it was kind of windy when they drove, so then it was good to put the sweater on. But as soon as they stopped the car, it was so warm. But at least I tried it on. And did we get a picture of me with the sweater
did.
And the zebra in behind?
No,
Yeah,
but I got a picture of you with a cheetah behind. And I have to say that when we saw that cheetah all
worried.
on its own and it was looking at you, I started to get a little bit worried that he might have thought that you were a zebra. However, well, exactly. But however, we were all inside our vehicles, sitting very still. And as long as you do that, the cheetah doesn't see the zebra stripes in Arne's sweater. It sees the vehicle as one. And it's not threatening to them. So apparently you were fine.
But has it ever happened that a cheetah had jumped into a car?
No. They see the car as a massive animal that they're not threatened by, and that they don't want to hunt.
Good for us.
Good for you, yes, because you
Good
were
for
wearing
me.
that sweater. But yeah, it was wonderful going back to Shushu. Imfolotsi National Park in KwaZulu-Natal, in the area where we were in South Africa, to see all the newborn babies. And there were a lot of newborn babies.
That was nice. There was so many animals everywhere.
Yeah, we had a herd of impalas with baby impalas. They were hanging out with a herd of wildebeest and baby wildebeest and a herd of zebras with baby zebras.
That was so beautiful.
And there must have been hundreds of animals in a big area with beautiful light.
And we were lucky because we managed to get it into the lodge early. So we got one extra trip
Out, yeah.
out. So and the sunset was so beautiful.
Yeah.
We had the red sunset and these animals walking
Yeah,
around.
it was stunning. So very nice. We saw baby elephants, we saw baby zebras, we saw baby everything except giraffes.
I didn't see any.
I didn't see a baby giraffe, but we saw loads of giraffes. And this time we saw one rhino close by, and then many rhinos that were.
I'm so
away.
disturbed by there's someone wanted to talk to me. all
Oh,
the
okay.
time.
So why don't you pick
Just
her up?
scratching my legs.
Yeah. So Freya's here as well to say hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
And we have cut her ourselves. We bought the machine
Yeah.
because she gets so stressed when she's at the groomer. So we have to do some cutting again on the nose.
Yeah. We've come to that part of her life that we want to make her as comfortable as possible. And we're afraid that if she's stressed at the groomers, that she might have a heart attack and drop dead.
Yeah, because when she gets stressed, she starts to breathe.
Panting, yeah.
Like panting,
Yeah.
is that what you call it? Yeah, it is kind of, it's not nice.
Yeah.
It's scary to listen to. So we let her take it slow.
Yeah, so Freya is today, not today exactly, but Freya is going to be 14 years this year. And we know that she is nearing the end of her life. And so we want to make sure that whatever time she has left, she's comfortable. And one of the things she hates the most in life is going to the groomers. So we have decided not to take her to the groomers anymore. And to be quite honest, I think she looks super cute now. And I think we're doing a good job grooming her ourselves.
We have to learn. We have to practice more. I think the first time we cut her, she didn't look so good.
Yeah, but look, I mean, show everybody.
Now she
She's
looks
okay.
nice. She's been trimmed.
Yeah, I think she looks great.
Is this the face? This needs to be removed.
Trim it a little bit.
But I'm used just a scissor.
Yeah, and it's been about a year since we went to I think we were at the groomers in May 2025, the last time. So it's life is good for her now. No groomer. And we give her lots of treats, of course, and good food, and she's still living a good life.
And I was actually quite worried when we went to Africa because she lost a lot of weight during Christmas. And
no, not during Christmas, before Christmas.
Before Christmas, and she didn't look so healthy. But then she came back home now, and
She's looking
She's
super
like
healthy.
a young kid again. She's
Yeah.
jumping around and she gained some weight.
She gained a lot of weight. So the weight that was worrying us that she was losing, she's gained again.
Yeah.
So
she's back to normal. Look at that.
yeah. So she keeps surprising
But
us.
she can't hear us anymore.
That's true, yeah.
Freya.
Or she hears what she wants to hear.
This is-
Dinner's ready, then
Say-
she's there in a minute,
say
in a
Freya.
second.
No, she's not.
No.
Say Freya.
Freya. Freya. Freya. No.
No.
Well, she's a sweetie anyway.
No, nothing.
Anyway, we came back to Norway, and it's been pretty cold here. We've had a week of cold spells here, and I was reading in the newspaper that the last time we had a period like this was in 2010. So it's been a
Then we
while.
had minus 30 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, we haven't had
for
that.
3 weeks or something. Or
Yeah,
2 weeks.
2 weeks, I think.
So we haven't. It hasn't been that cold.
But it's been colder than usual, and there is something really lovely. I mean, people are probably thinking brrr now, because that's what we get a lot of here. But you know what? As long as you don't need to go out, we have a wooden house, and this house is designed to keep the heat indoors. We have geothermal heating, so we're always nice and comfortable. But there's something really nice about sitting in front of the fireplace, having tea, and eating marzipan cake, which is what we'll be doing when we finish this video. So every evening or afternoon, we've been doing that. So we have to stop doing that soon, because otherwise, yeah. You know what they say, eat it today, wear it tomorrow.
A minute on our lips.
A lifetime on the hips. We've learned those.
No, but we go out and dig some snow. I saw we have to dig snow around the greenhouse, because we haven't cleaned around the greenhouse this winter, because there was hardly no snow before New Year, and there's a lot of snow on the roof now, so we have to clean around, and then we have to remove the snow from the roof.
And we have been following the media, so we know that parts of North America have been very cold. There's been blizzards and all that. And our dear friends who are visiting Vogue Knitting Live this weekend in New York are reporting to us that it is freezing. So I'm kind of thinking Norway might have the bad reputation for the cold, but I have to say I've never been as cold as I have been in New York City. I have to say it's the bloody coldest place I've ever been. Oh no, wait, there's another cold place, Washington D.C.
Oh, that was
cold.
And Copenhagen.
Well, Copenhagen can be very cold, and of course Svalbard is the.
But Svalbard has been warmer than places in. Where was that? I saw in the news. Some place where it's normally not so cold in Norway was colder than Svalbard.
Yeah.
So.
But anyway, it looks like we're all experiencing a cold spell right now in all over the world. So North America, Europe, definitely. I'm sure Japan has cold weather right now as well. So we do hope that you're all staying warm. And if you have the possibility, some marzipan cake, a cup of tea. You don't need the fireplace, but if you have the fireplace, it's a plus. It's a nice way.
You can have it on the computer.
Yeah. And then you can wrap a blanket around you and stay nice and toasty. So it is good.
I found these videos on YouTube I watch sometimes.
Sorry.
You know, there's like a rainy day, you're in a library and it's raining outside. Or you have seen those?
Yeah.
I think they're very
I think we did one with you knitting in front of the fireplace.
Yeah, but this is like probably artificial, what do you call that?
Oh, AI.
AI. But the pictures are really nice. So, yeah.
Anyway, we are not here to do sit in it for a bit today. We came back from Africa about 10 days ago. We're still a little tired, and we've had so much work to catch up. The beginning of the year is always kind of busy for us. So we've been, arriving from South Africa and jumping straight into work. So we decided to skip sit in it for a bit in January and instead just do this little mini sit in it for a bit. And we will be back with sit in it for a bit in February. Yeah. So in 2 weeks' time, we're doing a knitted hat episode, a tutorial on how to knit a hat. And then 2 weeks after that, we'll be doing sit in it for a bit again. So towards the end of February. But Arne, we have a reason to show up today, don't we?
Yeah, but I don't remember the
Well-
reason. There was something about the 200,000
Yeah.
and the 2 million.
No?
No, not a million.
So we
We had some celebration before New
correct.
Year.
Yeah. So we passed 2 milestones
Yeah, that's right.
just before the new year, and it's fun because it's amazing, really, because we thought we passed the milestones now, and we thought that we'd be doing these videos now, which we are obviously. But the milestones, we passed them in 2025. 2 very big ones to be precise. The big milestone number 1, which Arne already mentioned, was
We reached 200,000
subscribers.
subscribers.
Yep.
There's 200,000 of you.
Yep.
How
200.
is my hair?
Beautiful. Actually, there's more because we reached 200,000 in 2025 in the end of the year, and we've already surpassed that.
Yeah.
But then there's the other. Thank you. Yeah. And then there's the other little milestone. Arne said 2 million, but in fact, we also reached 30 million views.
30.
30 million views on our
I
YouTube
heard 2
channel.
million.
No, 30.
That's more, yeah.
That's more than 2 million. That's 28 million more. So anyway, we passed 30 million views also towards the end of last year. So lots of reasons to celebrate. And we do want to thank all of you because we're not reaching these milestones on our own. It is because of your loyalty and your kindness and your support that we were able to celebrate 200,000 subscribers and 30 million views. Arne, tell everybody how we celebrated with Anna, Eric, and PJ.
Oh no, that was fun. We
Yeah.
celebrated in Oslo with Anna, PJ, and Eric. We had dinner and then we went to a karaoke bar. We had never done that before.
Well, I've done it in China when I lived
but
there.
this was very cool because there was like, you had private rooms, so we didn't sing to people we didn't know.
No, we were.
But you were good.
I'm not.
You were amazing.
I'm not good.
Oh, you were so good.
No, you're supposed to be
we
bad.
were all, what did you say? Gobsmacked.
Well, thank you.
Like we gave the mic to Carlos because he was so good.
Thank you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
No,
not.
you're very good. I didn't know you was that good. You were such a good singer.
Well,
we could do music. I can learn to play the accordion.
I'm
or
a little
something,
bit,
and
know
could
what?
do the singing.
Arne, I'm an introvert. Deep down, I'm an introvert.
Yeah,
So singing in a
Sure.
singing
With
in
32 million views, you're very
30 million views.
30
But
million.
listen, I'm an introvert. Singing in front of Anna, Eric, PJ, and you was fine. Singing in front of 200,000 subscribers and 30 million views, no, thank you. I'll be too
I
shy.
filmed some of you should put that out.
No, we
That's for
shall
sure.
not put that out. Anyway,
You're good.
let's
You're good.
change the subject.
You're like the new, Robbie Williams.
We're digressing. So
Alright.
anyway, we celebrated 30 million
Help me,
views and 200 subscribers by singing karaoke. And now what we want to do is we want to feature all of you.
Yes.
So, because this is your channel as much as it is ours. And we've done it before, and I think you know the drill. I think we did it when we got 50,000 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did it again when we got 100,000 subscribers, and now we're doing it for the third time with 200,000
When did you get that
subscribers.
diploma?
At 100,000.
That was 100.
That was during the pandemic.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, you know the drill. If you want us to feature you on our YouTube channel, send us a photo of your work. Something that you've designed, or something that you've knitted, or something that you've sewn or crocheted. We don't care. Anything you want to show us that you are particularly proud of and that you want us to feature in our channel. Now, this is what we want you to do. We want you to send a photo, and please send us one. One's enough.
Pick the best one.
Pick the best one.
project.
One photo. We want you to send us your name and where you're from. So name, country, if you're in a state, and you can do name, state, country, or just name, country, or name, city, country, whatever you want. But we want to feature everybody, and we want to feature people from all over the world. So photo, name, and where you are would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Anna is then going to get all of these images, and she's going to make a celebratory episode, and that we will post here on YouTube,
Yeah.
on our channel, and we are going to celebrate you, and we're all going to celebrate the anniversary of, well, not the anniversary, but the milestones that we passed.
That would be nice.
Yep. So when you're ready, you will find the information in the description down below. But I can also give you Anna's address. It's Anna, so ANNA. And then it's the @ and then it's ESITW.com. Anna at ESITW.com. Send her your image. Tell us your name and where you're from, and we will feature you here on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Very, very soon.
That will be a very nice episode.
That's going to be a fantastic episode.
So it was very nice last time, I remember.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of nice pictures.
But it's been a while, so it's about time to do it again. So that's it, folks. We are going to get back to our work.
First, marzipan cake.
First, marzipan cake, tea, and the fireplace. Then we're getting back to work, even if it's the weekend. And we will see you in 2 weeks' time with the how to knit a hat tutorial. And after that, 2 weeks later, we will be back with the premiere of Sit in It for a bit.
And we have so much stuff we can show you.
Oh God, we have stuff.
Try to remember.
Yeah.
What a lot of things
Let's put it this way. We've got stuff to show you.
Stuff.
So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you very, very soon. We're back and the channel is back. So see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloos.
Toodles.